first one is. Remember how I said 100 days before the event, you get your little cross-functional team together? That team, when you have the group of people who are going, designate your photographer or videographer. Just designate the person and say, look, your job is and you like taking photos, take photos. I want selfies. I want video. And actually the whole get people in to make it look crowded. These days now it's video. So flip that camera around, do 30-second pan of people talking, having a good time, post that. But yes, I'd say designate a person. Doesn't have to be the same person the whole time, but generally speaking, hopefully every company has some social butterfly who does like to take pictures. Hopefully it's not also the same person who has to do the demos, because that can be really hard for them. But regardless, have a
the same person
designated
that's speaking.
Yes, designated person to capture photos on each day of your event. You can rotate that, but then that way the role is clear, and also it takes some of the burden off of them. So that's at least one thing I want people doing during the event. The other is have someone walking around talking to people. Your social butterfly person, the person who you would lose at a party because they're off talking to 55 people and have made plans with 4 strangers. That's a valuable person to have at the show, not to keep them in the booth, to have them circulating throughout the show. Sometimes it's an unexpected person. Sometimes it's like, she's in accounting, but man, she's got the gift of gab. Bring her along. Like whoever it is at your company. And I know with smaller companies, it can sometimes be that random person, but whoever that person is, make sure you have that character, that person that's playing that role, because what they can do is pull traffic in. And I'm not talking about grabbing hands or, doing anything kooky. I'm just talking about people who can naturally walk up to anyone, chit chat with them, befriend them, and sort of do that thing where they will follow you back to the booth. So that's the second thing. The third is things happening during the event. Yes, post, have some scheduled posts as well as some posts that you do from the event. But also, if you are coordinating with partners, maybe have a raffle or something going on at your booth at the time where you can actually send traffic from one to the other. What I like to do is post a map or create a paper map that shows like, hey, we actually integrate with 4 or 5 other things. Go see Jeff here, go see Ellen here, go see Janie over here, and go see, this guy over there, and hand that to them. And then that way they can, and then you can say, hey, tell them Sandy sent you. And that way, one, your partners will experience the traffic that flows, and they're also most likely to reciprocate.
I love the treasure map. Okay. And super helpful to have the designated person in advance, because event week is so crazy.
Always.
And then I like there's too many people who think that you just need to stay in your booth, work the room, work the hallway also, and maybe tag team, because I've been the person who was responsible enough to show up on time in my earlier sales days and got stuck in the booth all day while everybody else was having fun. They're like, oh, she can work the booth because we know that she's not going to drink all night, and they're like, she'll be there on time. Like, that's no fun to leave somebody.
Yeah.
Oh, God.
Yeah. Maybe do a schedule.
Yeah, right? Yeah, just, or we'll tag team. And I do see a lot of team members forgetting that you're there for the event. And they're like, the sales guys are hanging out together. Especially in the after hours, you need to divide and conquer. You need to go work the room. If you need a wingman or woman, that's fine. But to have there's a dinner and it's everybody from corporate, no.
Yeah.
Seen way too many of those.
Yeah.